Welcome back to a new episode of Mastering Programming. In today's episode, I'll be showing you how you can blur or block specific features on your page or your entire page until a user submits a password, or maybe how you want it. Maybe a user needs to submit a specific question and then that page becomes available or that page becomes accessible or clickable. So the easiest way to do this is just really quickly, I'll show you what we have. We've got this very simple tool here. All you need to do is just enter anything, and when someone clicks on the button, it says I got clicked. Now what we want to do is that none of these actions, so the whole page, is interactable until the user puts a specific password. We will show different settings, so we can blur it until they put it on, or not allow them to interact with it until they click the password. Regardless, I'll show you how you can block specific things. Now what you need to do is, straight away, let's just go to the editor, and the easiest way to do this is simply by just coming here, clicking on the three little dots, settings, and then you can come over here and block the page by password or by members only. Now if you click password, you can come here and enter a password, and that way the whole page becomes unavailable until they enter a password. But I'm assuming if you're here, that's not really what you're after. So let's go back to everyone, and I'll be showing you how you can use some code in order to actually achieve this. Now the first thing is that you need to go to dev mode and make sure that you have this on. For me, it's already on, so it says turn off dev mode. For you, it might say turn on dev mode. Let's go ahead and close this. And the first thing we need to do is we need to click on add an element, and we can go to box. And let's say, for example, we pick this one. Now you can see that it covers the entire page. What I will do is, let's go ahead and click on design, custom design, fill and color, and I'm going to reduce the opacity to, let's say, 71%, and let's make this a little bit black, just like this. So that way the user can see that it's covering it. Now what I want to do is I also want to fill the entire page, or at least a specific feature. So if we want to cover the entire page, what we can do is we can do this, and then drag it all the way to the end. And that way, if I publish this and we go, now if we go to the live page, you can see that now it's clickable. I can click on it, I can edit it. But if I go ahead and refresh this and we get our new changes, you can see that this is now blocked. So I cannot interact with the button, I cannot enter anything. So that's the first step of actually blocking a specific feature in the app. Now, how do we unblock it? Well, all you need to do is come here, and anything that you add on that specific box, you can actually interact with. But if it's behind the box that we added, you can no longer interact with. So first of all, let's actually reduce this just so that we can see it easier on the live website. And I'm going to click on add element. I'm going to go all the way to input, and let's just select any of these. So maybe the green one, and we're going to put it at the center over here. Let's give it a title. So I'm going to come here and I'll say enter password to unlock. Just something very simple like this. Let's remove the placeholder text. And we can add a button as well. Just like this. Let's drag it all the way at the bottom just for visibility. And obviously this tutorial is not really meant to aim to make things visually appealing. It's just so I can show you how it works. And we can change this from shop to unlock. Amazing. Awesome. Now let's go over here. Now what I want to do is I want to click on the button, and I'm going to click on click and click enter. And now anything inside of those lines will be triggered once this button is clicked. So what I want to do is I actually want to first check if the passphrase or the text inputted here is equivalent to the one that I want. In that way we can do something like $ bracket hashtag, and I will say input 2. And the reason I figured that this is input 2 because over here it says input 2, and we can say dot value, and this automatically brings me whatever is inputted over here. Now to save this, we can say let password equal to And that way, whatever is inputted over here, so whatever the user enters here, is going to be saved under password. And what we can do is a very simple check. So we can say something like, if password is equal to, we're going to put 2 equals, and here you're going to put your passphrase 1 2 3 4 5. So now that will be your password, and let's put all of this inside of a bracket. So if the password, if whatever the user entered is equal to 1 2 3 4 5, then what we want to do is hide this container box. So we can say something like $, hashtag box1 dot hide, and open and close a bracket. Now obviously this is just very simple to show you how you can hide or remove something. You might have more validations and that will work just fine. For now, what I'll do is I'll click publish, and we'll go to the live website and refresh this. And our changes are still not showing. Alright, we can just do it here, I guess. So if I just click on preview, sometimes Wix lags, it takes a bit of time sometimes to publish things. But if we come over here and hide this, you can see that I can't interact with anything else except for this. Now this can be something like approve or read guidelines or whatever it is, but all I'll do is I'll put, let's try putting any other password and unlock. You can see that the page is still locked. If I delete this and put 1 2 3 4 5, unlock, you can see that now this page is accessible for me and clickable, and I can interact with it. This is all there is to it. I hope you did enjoy this episode. Please let me know in the comments if you'd like more videos like this, or if there's a specific question that you would like answered. Thank you, and I hope to see you in the next episode.